So Andrea came to me like 8 to 10 months ago for a shoulder pain. The pain now moved from that area on the thoracic.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so you can tell probably that there is a very big misalignment. So the head is tilted on a side. Look at the collarbone. The shoulder, one is higher than another. So many years ago, he has been involved. Do you remember how many?
7.
7 years ago, he was involved in a car accident when he was with a bike, and the car came in front of him. And
I had a frontal collision with a car. It came in my lane,
and then you flew.
I fell over for 4 or 5 meters and I landed on the concrete.
Okay, he landed on the concrete on the shoulder. Then he had a complete dislocation.
The ligament rupture.
Okay, and a scar from the operation that followed the accident. Okay, let's do some range of motion test. Okay, now just follow me. Do this kind of movement. Okay, look how stiff it is. Okay, stiff on both sides, more on the left. Yeah, both sides. Now this one. Okay, and the other. Look at the base of the neck. The base of the neck doesn't move at all. Okay, it's clearly a problem with the shoulder, but also he had a whiplash, because that's a whiplash, a proper whiplash. Bend forward from the head. Slowly from the head. Bend, 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 bend. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, this part bends a little bit more, but look at this. Okay, the spine should bend a lot more. You should be able to see all the vertebrae, which here you don't see at all. You can see here completely, you don't see the vertebrae at all. A little bit here, and then nothing, 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 and then from here down. I grab the head, I move it. There is a bit of movement on the top, but if we go here, near the thoracic spine, movement, and here there is none. One, and here it's very, very heavy. This is a combined injury. So, if he only had a direct injury here, I will just treat the shoulder and it will feel a lot better, and that's it. But because there's been this whiplash and the injury happened on the same time, I cannot treat only the shoulder. It won't work on the long run. So I need to basically reactivate all the spine. So now I already checked, lift a little bit. I put one of my hand underneath the sacrum, which is basically a bone on the pelvis. One hand here, and from this position I can check the mobility of the spine. Now I ask the patient, please take a deep breath. When you breathe, basically my hands are doing this. So the hand on the pelvis is moving up, and the other one is moving down, and it goes a little bit toward the shoulder. Okay, so I need to find a position of ease in between those two movements and to cause a release, which will happen from within. So it won't be a direct treatment, but an indirect treatment. So I find the position of ease, the muscle, the nerve, the spine, everything will release, we will get more mobility, and that will be the secret to have an improvement that will last possibly forever. Okay, so the mobility is better than before. It's not great, to be honest, but he said to me that the doctor was surprised he was still alive after the accident. So it is quite a tremendous accident. So the spine, when he breathes now, it expands but very little. It's not a great change, but I expect more mobility. I expect more mobility. There is more mobility on the right to left. I mean, it's definitely better. You will still need to achieve some improvement. Looks a little bit better, but you can probably tell the thoracic spine is still not completely visible. There is a spot which came out here, you can see. This part is still not very good. This part is better. Okay, so there's been a change. There's been definitely a change.
I can tell it's softer.
Okay, please stand a little bit. Okay. Now, show me the neck. Okay, maybe a little bit.
That's a bit easier.
Now, the side flexion. Okay, maybe a tiny difference. I mean, it has to be different because I know the mobility is better, there is more flexibility, there is some vertebrae that you can see a little bit better on the thoracic spine. So there's been definitely an improvement. But the head is still tilted, so I will need to see him again. So let's wait a couple of weeks, and thanks for watching.